Hey folks, Lester here, and I'm sitting and I'm watching just all of Mother Nature here at our living pond here in the front horse pasture at the JL Ranch. Now, the noise you hear behind me would be the interstate. I would say that one of the downfalls to having this beautiful property is a blessing and a curse. Think about it just for a moment. We're right here along the interstate, I-69, just right outside a beautiful, beautiful town of Livingston, Texas. And the fact that we're on the interstate means there's always going to be traffic. You're always going to hear the occasional big truck. And then worse than that, we're right here next to a couple of rest stops on each side of the highway. Now that's the part I was saying was kind of the curse. But the blessing in that is the fact that we have the most amazing internet because of the rest stops. Yeah, because of these two rest stops, AT&T and other cell phone towers are all around this area, and they want to make sure that those folks at the rest stops are able to get their internet in. And so, like I said, living this close to the interstate is a blessing with some things. And, you know, at the same time, sometimes the noise can be a little bit much. Now, luckily, we're not here by the road a whole lot. Let's go ahead and go up together if you want to come with me. And we're going to go take care of some horses and some Longhorns. You guys ready? You know, before I leave, and I know you guys are probably just wanting to rush on up and see some animals, but believe it or not, I have fought for this pond. I understand, and like I was saying in a video I was making, a few minutes ago, there's a lot of people who have a different opinion than I do, and they would love to see us come by and, you might say, dismantle a lot of the natural vegetation around this pond and make it where it's more conducive to our horses to walk into and wade to cool off. But I want to tell you something that Mother Nature's done. Let me go ahead and step out here and kind of show you. It's a little bit hard to see, but Mother Nature has created a beautiful ecosystem here. Everything from the tiniest of organisms like your algae and whatnot, to your minnows and to your frogs, to your turtles and to your fish, even to your birds. This area right here is the home to so many, living species. And I think it's just beautiful the way Mother Nature's done that. If we come in here with chemicals to take care of this and raking the bottom to take care of that and pouring sand and cutting all the vegetation out, which is what a lot of people would like us to do, we would in fact be going against what we kind of stand for. And so I said it before, I do think there's a place in this pasture for an eventual pond for horses to cool off in, to drink from. But this pond over here, I would hate to change it. I don't want to change a thing about it. I love it just the way it is. I love seeing all of nature here and all the animal species that live here and thrive here. Right here along the freeway. Isn't that funny? All right, let's drive on up. And then I will remind you of one last thing, and it's obvious over here. Don't you think for a minute that our horses don't walk over here and walk down to the edge of the water. You can circle this pond, and everywhere you look are horse tracks. The horses spend more time here than what you probably realize. And even though we've never witnessed the horses out in the middle of the pond waiting around the way we've seen our horses do at Longhorn Leicesters, our horses make use of the pond. We're lucky that we have other water sources and ways to cool them off. Now guys, we are live, and sometimes when you're driving, when you're moving, you don't get the best of signals. So just be understanding to the fact that I'm moving here. And as I'm moving and trying to record live, you may see a little bit of glitching, a little bit of lagging, a little bit of buffering. And that's totally normal. But what I'll do is once I get to a certain spot, I'll stop, and hopefully we can all reconnect and catch up to everybody. I have the horses in their stalls right now. Well, everyone except for Roman. Roman does not stay in a stall. He kind of makes his own way in life, and that's fine. We love him. Before I let the horses out, though, I'm going to go ahead and take my side-by-side out of here. And the reason I do that is because it's going to be hard to get out the gate once all the horses are free. They're going to all come a-running, y'all. They're going to come a-running, and they're going to surround my side-by-side and make it really hard for me to get out and about. So you guys give me 1 second here. I'll open this gate up, and we're going to drive on through. And at that point, I'll go by and release all the horses. You guys hold on. There we go. I will get me a snack here. I grabbed a muffin to offer to Roman because he's such a wonderful fellow. I want to welcome you guys to the JL Ranch and to our afternoon, evening live. I'm Lester. I would put you into selfie mode to introduce myself, but I'm a little bit embarrassed. I'm actually wearing the most goofy hat. Hell with it. I look like a witch. Hey there. Now, the reason I'm wearing this hat is because it was a gift, number one. I would have never bought this for myself. It was a gift. It has solar fans built into it. Hey, Roman. It has solar fans built into it, so I'm able to, as I'm walking around, these fans are on and they're blowing across my face, keeping me nice and cool. And that's wonderful because I've been mowing today. I mowed all of the Longhorn Leicester property, and then you can probably see it. I don't know if you can for sure, but you can see I've mowed all the yard over here as well. So I've been on the mower quite a bit today. Roman, we're gonna let everybody out, okay? We're letting all your family out. You guys ready to come out? And I'm gonna also turn the lights on. You guys give me a moment here, please. I'm gonna walk in and turn their lights on. We have solar lights here, so I turn them off by day, and then I turn them on by night. Do not come in here, sir. The only problem is I can't really see. When the lights are off, I can't really see. Back up, please. Roman, back up. Roman's like, why are you wearing that dumb hat? It's not even hot. Well, it was earlier, Roman. Back. Val, back up. Back up, sweet baby. Come on. All right, come on out of here. Come on. Go, go, go on. Val, Roman, oh, Lordy. Hey, okay. You know what? I am just going to walk myself out of here and they can figure it out. Those two can just figure it out. Y'all gonna figure it out? Roman, that's not your room. Roman has his very own room right over here. This is Roman's room over here. So why are you over in Val's room? Can you just let Val come out? Talis, I'm trying, but I'm trying to let Val out of her room first. She's a little bit trapped in there. Roman, could you let Val come out, please? Val, does she stand higher? Does she stand taller than Roman? Look at her. Now, Roman kind of stands with his head drooped a little bit low. But no, you can see that he's higher here in the withers than what she is. But boy, when her head is up, she's up there. Roman is a Belgian draft horse. And then, of course, Val is a Clydesdale. Oh, I love this girl. I love this girl so much. And she loves Daddy. She goes, why are you so dirty? Why am I so dirty? Guys, I'm filthy. I am just filthy. Rita, I'm coming, sweetie. I'm trying to let you guys out, but Val will not come out of her room. Val, if you don't come out of your room, they're gonna all try to run in with you and create all kinds of chaos. And we're trying to avoid chaos. Roman, I do believe it starts with you. If you would move, then Val would come out. Thank you, sir. Come on, follow Daddy. Val, now you go ahead and go get you some water. Val normally will leave here and go right to the water. There you go. Good boy. Thank you for following Dad over here. Val, he's giving you an outlet. Val, he's giving you an outlet, sweetie. Now take it. Val, take the gosh darn outlet and go. Guys, if I turn around to go back to get Val out of her room, come on, Val, then Roman's going to turn around and follow me in there as well. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. Who's biting my hat? Rita, people are going to see the... Rita, that's my solar hat, sweetie. Rita, that's my solar hat, and it's how I stay nice and cool on these hot summer days. It doesn't matter if I look like a character from Mortal Kombat. Because I do. I look like a character from Mortal Kombat. Is there anybody who is keen enough on your Mortal Kombat video gaming to know which character I look like? Because I do look just like one of those characters. Hey, you're playing a little bit too rough. That's a little bit rough. Nobody knows which. Hey, Rita. Okay. Thank you, Rita. I think the guy's name is Raven, but I'm not real sure. Val, if you don't come out of there, sweetie, we're going to have a hard time getting everyone out of their stalls. I'm just going to open them and say, you know what? Good luck and good riddance. Look out, Talus. All right, Talus is out. Rita, can you just be sweet, please? Just be sweet to everybody. Rita, Joanne, you come out of there, but you're going to be sweet, okay? Please, be sweet. Come on, sweet Gemma. Everyone's ready for you to come out, baby. All right, you're all going to be sweet to each other. No one's going to start any riffraff around here. We're not going to do all that riffraffing. All right, everyone's easy. Take it easy. Oh, they've just done a complete switcheroo on rooms. Gemma, baby. Rita's in your room. Roman's in Talus's room. The only good girl over here is Val. She finally went off to get her some water. And we're going to follow her. Good girl. I would like you to all come out of the barn so I can close your stay. I would like to go close all of their stalls. And I can't really close their stalls as long as they're all walking around. Come on out, everybody. There you go. Hey, Rita. Hey, sweet baby, you don't like me in this hat? She goes, Dad, that hat is just darn goofy. I don't normally mind what you wear around the farm, but I'm not going to allow that hat. You're not bite me for real. If you bite me for real, you get a pow-pow, and I don't want to give you a pow-pow. Come on out, Roman. Roman is... Okay, listen to me. You're being a little bit naughty, guys. She's not. If you think she's just trying to nuzzle me, she's not. I know the difference between a horse trying to nuzzle and one who has the devil in them. And today, Rita might have a little bit of the devil in her. And I do not want to give her a pow-pow. Okay, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to have to do that, right? I can just love you and we get along great. I think that she smells other horses on me. Did y'all see what she did? Tried to bite me like a real bite. No, ma'am. Now I take off my hat and use it as a spanky stick. No, you're not going to bite me. Oh, Lord. You're not biting me neither. Everyone stop trying to bite me. Roman, thank you for being the only one who loves me the right way. Guys, what I'm going to do is go by and close all of their stalls. I don't want the horses coming back throughout the night into their stalls, end up getting into a kicking match. We don't need horses in here kicking and biting and fighting at each other inside their stalls. If they want to do that out in the open, well, I can't really control what they do out in the open pastures, but I'm not going to allow them into their stalls, into confined spaces, to be mean to each other. I will buck that in the morning. I know what you're saying. Lester, I've never seen your stable look so dirty. Guys, they looked a lot worse than that, trust me. They have looked a lot worse than that. Okay, Daddy's leaving now, okay? Daddy's leaving. Talus, if I was you, I'd come out of there. I do leave Roman's stall open. That's the only stall that we leave open, and that's because he spends so much of his day in there. He doesn't like to get out and graze as much as the other horses do. I think that might be because of his age. Not certain, but I'm pretty sure he just has a little bit harder time getting around. And so he spends a whole lot of his day in his room. And when I say his room, you know what I mean, his stall. But I've talked about getting him a couple of posters for the wall. You know, those kind of posters that you see at the auto parts where they have girls wearing like mechanic uniforms with screwdrivers and screw guns and bikinis. Yeah, I would get Roman one with like some Clydesdale. Do not do what you're about to do. She is biting that water hose. Oh my gosh, that's my bubble filler. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, we would get Roman a calendar of horse girls. Beautiful Clydesdales and thoroughbreds, and have them out in the pastures doing stuff. That would be cute. I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. Are you going to love me or are you going to bite at me like Rita did? You're sweet, aren't you? You're just so sweet. Guys, not everybody is as sweet as Jim, okay? She's a sweet, sweet girl, and I love her. Roman's going to come back and get a little bit more loving before the night's over. I'm going to toss that hat in the back of that side-by-side. You just come back to say goodnight to Daddy. I love you, okay? And you're a really good guy. You're just a wonderful fella. I'm going to take my friends out on the side-by-side and say hi to the cows real fast, okay? Can we do that? We've had a little bit of time with you and your family. Is that okay if we go say hi to the cows now? Okay. Y'all can just hush it up over there. Guys, we're not even going to focus on them. Rita, I'm sorry for getting on to you, but you scared Daddy. I thought you were trying to bite at me, okay? I don't want you to bite me. I don't like when you get that little devil in you. We don't like the devil in you. You can do that nuzzling is fine. You can do all that nuzzling that you want to. I'm okay with that, but I don't like when you actually bite. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull on up. Let me open this gate over here. And I do think at this point I can just leave it open. Danny is the only calf, the only yearling that's nearby, but she's not going to go anywhere. And I think I can drive through here pretty fast, actually. And I might be able to go ahead and close it behind me if I need to. I'm going to also grab my box of muffins so I have them at the ready in case I need them. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to need them. You can almost guarantee that you're going to need them. So I'm going to go ahead and take some muffins and put them onto the dash. I call it the dash of the side-by-side. So that whenever we get out there and things get a little bit hectic, no one has to panic. Danny, we're coming out with you, sweetie. Come on. Come on, sweet baby girl. Come on. Come on out, Danny. Hey, Patsy. Hey, sweet Patsy. Look. Danny. Danny. Golly gee. Danny. Guys, I'm not going to chase her down right now. But she's missing out on her muffins. You're going to miss out on your muffins, sweetie. Don't worry, guys. Danny's sweet. I can always get her in myself later. She's not one that I worry about. All right, Patsy, we're going to go. Patsy, we're moving on out, okay? We love you. Patsy, excuse me. Oh, this one over here is named Loretta. And Loretta is wonderful in every way. Here you go, sweet baby. There you go, okay? One's plenty, ain't it? One will be plenty, right? Okay. One's a plenty. We're going to head on down the hill. I see Reba over here by herself. And I'll try to sneak up on her and get her a muffin. Reba, I got some muffins here, sweetie. Would you like one? Everybody loves to see your pretty horns. And she has a mouthful of grass, too. Delicious grass. I want you all to notice where they're grazing at. They like to graze where I've already mowed, because I've talked about this a few times before. Oh, Lord, here we go. Because the grass here is tender. The grass, that high grass, is very rough, and it's hard for them to chew. But whenever you can come by and mow, the grass gets to be a little bit more tender, and they prefer it that way. This is Marilyn. I think she has the widest span of horns. Ding, 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 ding. I think Marilyn has the widest horn span of all of our cows. Ding. Marilyn is the Longhorn with the widest horn span, and that means from tip to tip. Here, Gracie. There you go, Gracie. Gracie's a beautiful cat. Oh, golly gee. Hey, your horn is about to stick me. Get on. Now get on out. Here. Go. Get out. Get out. Get out. God, that's Jolene. We call her the wrecking ball. Lord, have mercy. Here's Santana over here. Santana is the old school girl. She's been around. There's a lot of cows here that share her bloodline. Hey, Santana. Hi, sweetie. There you go. Now, there's a couple of babies over here who love them some muffins. I'm going to have one on each side, I do believe. Ruby Sue was a bottle baby. Here, Ruby, get it and go. Get it and go. Golly gee. And then this is Trinity over here. She was named after being born on the Trinity River banks. Her mom, Trinity's mom, is over here. This is Jezebel. Don't you do that. Golly. This is Jezebel over here. Jezebel, I do believe, might have the second widest span from tip to tip. We don't get out here and measure, guys. We don't care. They're just a bunch of our, they're our pets. And we don't get over here measuring on them all the time. We don't really care to. What does it matter? We love them for their beauty. We don't necessarily have to measure and see who has the biggest this or biggest that. Who does that? We're not in high school. That was a joke, y'all. Move, little munchkin. Boy, it can get quite, if you're not careful. This is Calamity Jane, and I want to show you the back of her leg. You got a big old scratch on the back of your leg, and I wonder how that happened. From you running around being silly, I bet. Here, Marilyn. Thank you for helping me out with her. Yeah, sometimes that one right there can run around being silly, and she has a big old scratch on the back of her leg. I'm going to drop one off to Pearl over here. Pearl, would you like a muffin, sweetie? Pearl? Pearl, you want a muffin or not? Here you go, Pearl friend. That's my good Pearl. And then remember, guys, if she has her a bull this year, who can already remember what I promised to name her calf if it is in fact a bull? I don't have on my glasses, so I don't know what you guys are saying. But if she does have herself a bull, I already have a name. I don't know if anyone's saying it yet, but I think surely someone has to remember the name. It's going to be Duke of Pearl. Get it? Duke, 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 Duke of Earl, Earl, Earl. But instead, it'll be Duke of Pearl. That's going to be awesome. That's Amber. That's Pearl's daughter. All right, my last one goes to my sweet wrecking ball. Eat it on the run. Okay, I'm out. All right, guys. That was wonderful. That was wonderful. Everyone's being so sweet, and they're all just some really wonderful Longhorns. All right, we will swing our way up before it gets dark and check out what's going on in our bullpen. And then we'll see where we're at time-wise. Let's hope I can get through this gate and get Danny out. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a problem here. Excuse us, sweetie. You guys give me a moment here, will you? Just give me a moment to run through this gate. No. All right, y'all hold on. Danny! No. I don't think so, sweetie. Y'all stay out back, okay? Y'all stay out back. Let's let our little bulls be little bulls for a while longer, okay? Let's not get them all freaking out about a bunch of girls, okay? We don't want our bulls to freak out about girls. We try not to do that. So Danny's out. I'll take care of her. Not to worry. Danny's not going anywhere, I can promise you that. And then, as far as our bulls go, our bulls are way down by the road. Which is fine, they're not going to hurt anything over here. There's not a muffin. And I'm afraid I'm losing my light real fast. It took me a while to go live tonight. I normally go live earlier, but Jamie Cakes was having her timeout Tuesday, and she had her mom as a special guest. And I did not want to cut into her live. And so I thought, you know what? We've been outside after dark plenty of times. As a matter of fact, I think that a lot of the regulators prefer to be outside after dark. I told you guys, you may not realize it about yourself, but you're quite the wild bunch. You are. You're quite the wild bunch, you regulators. Now, don't get me wrong. The coffee clubbers could also be a little bit wild. They also have their moments. Coffee clubbers do have their moments. But you regulators are something. I'm going to drive along the front here. I'm going to sit right here under our Texas flag and see if I can get anyone to come over for a muffin. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. It makes me feel very patriotic seeing the flags fly. Come on over, Chucky. Come on over, Chucksters. I have some muffins here, bud. You little fellas come over too. Guys, I hope you can see what's happening here, even though it's getting dark. They're running, they're so excited. Who wants a muffin? Chuck is scared of Waylon. I feel bad for him, look. Chuck was coming first, and then Waylon come over and scared him. Prince Willie Joe's first. Your first one, Prince Willie Joe. Congratulations. Lori Grayson, you're second place. Waylon, you're in third place. Third place goes to Waylon. Settle down, Prince Willie Joe. You don't got to start doing the jig. Hey, you're going to hurt somebody. Thank you, Waylon. Thank you for hushing him up. Come on, Chucky Poo. Here, I'm going to go give one to Chuck, and you stay over here, okay? You stay over here. I'm going to go feed Chuck a couple of muffins. You stay over here. You're scaring Chuck. You're scaring me and Chuck and these little fellas. Chuck, I'm coming over there to you to give you a muffin. Waylon can stay right over there. Poor Chuck. I might have to move him back, out back, friends. He may need to go back outside with the Tex and the ladies. Here, hurry, here's another one. Time for one more. Here, there's three. All right, that's plenty. Yeah, I may have to consider moving Chucky Poo back out back with the ladies and Tex, because he's terrified of Waylon. Waylon's getting to be a kind of a tough guy. Don't forget, Waylon put a beat down on Tex. And even though Waylon doesn't fight Chuck, they're kind of friends. Just now, whenever Chuck was walking over to get a muffin, and you all saw Waylon coming, and Chuck turned tail to run. And we don't want Chuck living in fear. We do not want Chuck living in fear. I really thought that he and Waylon would become friends, because don't forget that Chuck is a steer. He's no longer a bull. He's been cut, so he's a steer. And so he should not have those bull tendencies, if you know what I mean. And he should not be a threat to our bulls. So the only thing is, if I take Chuck away from Waylon, these two guys are best buddies. These two fellows over here, they're like best friends. And they do everything together. And believe it or not, those two are friends. You may not see it right now, but you don't see what I see every day. And they get along really well. There's certain times here or there that I catch them not being quite as friendly with each other. But I don't think it's no one's in danger of not eating, or no one's in danger of not having, their resources in water and feed and, shelter. All right. Hey, settle it down, Prince Willie. Joey's such a bully. Bully. Y'all get it? Here he comes again. Oh my gosh, look at the size of his head compared to Lord Grayson's. Lord Grayson's pretty, but Prince Willie Joe is just a man. He's a man. You're just a man. Settle down. You're not. Oh, golly gee. Hey, guys, I told you. He is something special, that one right there. I don't know how I'm going to sell him. I don't know how I'm going to sell that bull. I can't. I know I have to, but I just can't. Don't one of y'all want to just offer him a nice, big, beautiful pasture? You know what I wish I would have done? Is maybe taking that lady up on her offer a while back. That's been like 6 months ago. She said all she wanted was pasture art. And I said no, because y'all told me to. You told me to tell her no. So I told her no, and now look. Now I'm like, what do I do now? I gotta stop listening to y'all. You lead me astray. I'm kidding. I love you, Chuck. All right, well, besides Danny, everyone else is fine for the night. Everybody has water. I did all that before I went live. Everybody's eating. They're all good. Danny's going to give me a little bit of a hard time, just like Sister Ruby did a couple of days back. Now, here's the thing. If all of those cows were not right there beside that gate, I could open it up and run Danny out easy enough. But because all those cows are there, I'm going to have a hard time running Danny anywhere. So for tonight, I'm just going to run her in here with my bulls, and she'll be fine. Come on, Danny. Hey, come get a muffin. For tonight, I'm going to run Danny inside the pasture here with my bulls. She'll be fine. And I will get her out tomorrow. Come on, Danny. Come on, sweetie. You want a muffin? Come on. Come here, Danny. Come on, Danny. Danny, they're over here. Danny, the muffins are... God, Danny. All right. Come here, sweetie. Come here, Danny. I got some muffins for you, love. Hurry before the boys come. Look. Come here, Danny. Come on, sweetie. Follow me for the muffins. There's right over here, baby. Here. Right here, Danny. There's muffins right there in the dirt. Right there in the hay. They're right there. I'm going to close this gate now. Oh, boy. Stay in there, Danny. Get in there, Danny. Get in there, Danny. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Danny's fine. God, here comes the bulls. Look. They're running. Danny, you might want to get out of here. They're like a girl. Look, a girl. It's a girl. She's pretty. Watch out for that panel. Y'all be sweet to her. Danny. Guys, all that's going to happen right now is that all of these bulls are going to walk over and smell her to say hi. Chuck doesn't really care about that kind of stuff anymore. Chuck's kind of like, what are y'all doing? Like, what's the deal? Like, I don't get it. Chuck's like, what are y'all like really? Can't y'all just like be normal? And all these other bulls are going to follow her around all darn night. And Chuck just does not get it for nothing. He's like, I don't get it. Why don't y'all just like sharpen your horns like I'm doing? Why don't we all just sharpen our horns together? Once they find out that she's not in heat and all that kind of stuff, they'll leave her alone. You want to come back out of there, Danny? Golly gee, I'm going to be in all kinds of trouble here if Chuck comes out. Hold on, sweetie. What am I doing, Lester? What are you doing, Lester? Danny, here. Danny, just you. Nobody else. Go, Danny. Stop making that face. Now watch, Danny. Yes, Prince Willie Joe, I let her out. She ain't staying there with y'all because y'all are going to be weird all night. You're gonna leave her, not going to leave her alone. That reminds me of whenever my sister Kim brought her friend Vicky over for a sleepover and a camp out. And I was only probably 13. Kim and Vicky were a couple of years older than me. I don't know how I managed it, but I was able to put myself over on one side and Vicky went into the middle. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Because, oh, how do I say this the right way? Well, let's just say that was a big mistake. Because, Danny? God, Danny. Why did I do that? Why did I even do that? Look over here. I'm not going to get anybody in tonight. There's no way Danny's going in that pasture tonight. There's no way. There's no way. Because I opened that gate, they're all coming out. Now Danny can't go into the bull pasture because they won't leave her alone. Oh, it's so sad that Danny's out and you're not. They're so jealous of Danny. Danny! Guys, I don't have glasses on to see what you all are saying. But would you guys want to come in for a little bit? Would you guys want to come in for a little while? And then maybe I will see if Danny will come over here later. And I can try to get her in after all the cows walk away. I don't know if you're saying yes or no. So I'm gonna put it a different way. I'm going inside the RV now. You can come inside if you want to, or this could be our good night. I have no idea what you're saying. Either you're going to go ahead and log on out and go do your thing, or you're coming with me. You're going to come with me inside the RV. All right? So don't worry about Danny. Don't sit there and say the gate at the road's open and all that kind of stuff. I know you're worried. I know how it goes. I might can run down my tractors in here. If I could get Danny into my barn, then she'll never fit between my tractor right there, will she? If I could get her into the barn, I could get her out into the pasture easy enough. Hey, Danny, you want to come back over with all the girls? Come on, Danny, your friends want you to come home. Guys, I know that you probably can't see anything. And for that, I do apologize. But remember, I can't see any better than you can. So we're all here in the dark. Hey, Danny, you want to come home? Come on, sweet Danny. I'm going to back my tractor out of the barn, and she can go inside the barn. And from there, she can go into the pastures whenever she's ready. And I won't have to have everybody worried that Danny's going to get run over down by the road. I'm telling y'all right now, she's not. But I know that you worry. So y'all just give me a second here, okay? Y'all just give Lester a moment to get everything sorted. I'll back my tractor out of here, and we'll get Danny in the barn. Okay? Everybody okay? All right. Just give me a moment to let my glow plugs warm. Long enough. Let's raise up the back end. Let's turn some lights on. Let's put it in reverse. Guys, get it? Let's back it up. We're gonna back it up. We're backing it up, Danny. All right. Now, if we can get Danny into the barn. Danny, do not mess with my water over there. Do not mess with that water. That would be the worst thing ever. Okay, let's see if we can get Danny to come to the barn. If we can get Danny in the barn, we'll be good. Give me a moment. I need 2 hands. I cannot open the door with just 1 hand. It takes 2. Danny! Maybe she can't hear me. Danny, come on, sweetie. How about a snack, sweet baby? Let me walk over and get my muffins, and maybe she'll come inside the barn. I'll close her in. But here's the problem. Now that I put her with those little bulls and they all went to smelling on her, now she doesn't trust me at this point. She's like, I don't know if I should trust you or not. You put me in there with them bulls. Hey, Danny, I got some muffins. Come on, sweetie. Come get a muffin or 2. Come here, Danny. Look, love, I got these muffins here. You want a muffin? Come here, look. Look at here, sweetie. I got all these delicious muffins and you need one. Look, because I keep falling in love with you. Come on, come on. Over and over and, come on. Over and over again. Come on, Danny. Yes, I keep falling in love with you. Come on, sweetie. Over and over and over and over again. Come on, Danny. Because you get sweeter. Danny, I'll sing your song, sweetie. Because you get sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Over here, Danny. Oh, what love between my Danny and I. Come on, sweetie. I keep falling in love with her. Over and over and over and over again. Well, I keep falling in love with you over and over and, come on, over and over again. Yes, I keep falling in love with you over and over and over again. We're gonna go in that barn. Come on, because you get sweeter and sweeter as the days go by. Come on. Oh, what love between my Danny and I. Don't go that way because the gate's closed. I keep falling in love. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Good girl. Turn right there into the barn, sweetie. Right there, baby girl. Over and over again. Over and over again. There's the muffins. Guys, you don't have to worry now. I got her. Here. I got her now. Danny. Now we got to come out of the barn, sweetie. You can't stay in here, baby. You can't stay in the barn, Danny. I wonder which gate I can easier run her out of. This one here, maybe? All right. Here, Danny. Go out this gate right here, love. Uh-oh. I need this gate to stay open. Danny, right there. There's your outlet. There's your outlet, sweetie. Go out that gate right there. Come on. All right, guys. Danny is back out with her friends. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause for Danny. She's so smart. She did everything perfect, just like Daddy taught her. She's a good girl, and we love her. All right. Could you all give Danny some sign of love? Danny needs a sign of love. Hey, I got something in my pocket for you. Come here. Look, I have these 3 muffins in my pocket. I was going to give them to Danny, but I think you can have them. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. All right. Okay, well, that wasn't so bad. And now you can all rest assured that no one's going to get out onto the road. All righty. Are y'all okay now? I'll just leave the tractor sitting out tonight. I'll turn my lights off though, and it'll be fine sitting there. I'll move it back inside tomorrow. I'll also leave my muffins and my spanky stick sitting right there. Y'all just have to remind me if I end up forget where I left my spanky stick. Let me know where I left it. Okay, that light should go off when I close the door. There we go. Okay, so where were we? So would you guys like to come inside for a minute? You want to come inside and hang out? I can get me something to drink. I can offer you a flavored water, or possibly a what else do we have? A Pepsi Zero. Yeah, I have those 2 things. I'm gonna grab this tripod that I brought with me right there. I also have this big package, looky here, and I need a hat, a normal hat, not that weird hat I was wearing. It's a great hat, don't get me wrong. It's a great hat. I'm not knocking the hat, okay? All right. Sorry it's so dark. I promise I'll turn some lights on once we get inside. Girls, I'm back. You going outside the TT? Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh boy. What do you think, Trixie? All right, I'm just gonna set you guys right here on this. Turn you around right there. Oh, let me fix myself. Stella, in or out, sweetie? In or out? Trixie, we'll go outside? We'll go outside with Stella? No? Okay. Hey, everybody. Hi to hello. Hey, sweetie. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna throw that cap off. This is sweat, but it's mostly from humidity. Hey, everybody. Jennifer says, I'm sick of being sick. Jennifer Eastwin, or Estwin, I'm so sorry you're sick. I really am. And thank you guys for joining me tonight. Cheers to you all. I will absolutely go run a shower in a little bit. I know that if you've watched any videos today, I was wearing the same shirt because I have not showered yet. I usually shower before bed. And when I'm over here, I shower twice a day, sometimes even 3 times. Does anyone know why? Does anyone know why I shower 3 times a day? This is like trivia. Ding, ding. Yes, Megan knows. Megan Elizabeth. It's my tea tree, y'all. It's my tea tree. Yes, I am sweaty, friends. I am sweaty. But I also have a tea tree conditioner and body wash that just makes my entire body tingle. It is what it is, okay? It is what it is. I told y'all we share the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if that's ugly, well, let me get some of those gifts. Y'all want me to grab some of those gifts and open those? Is that okay with you all? Okay. Oh, no. Please put on your backwards reading glasses and read what that says. In case you were unable to read that, I know it's backwards, but you have to put on your cognitive reading skills and read it backwards. Guys, that's not that hard. It says short, soft luster. Short, soft luster. Guys, y'all do know that my mail lady has to drop this stuff off. Seriously. Short, soft luster. That's just like the opposite of long, hard luster. Yeah. But if I had to go with one, I'm sorry. I hate to even say it, but if I have to go with one, guys, I think I'd rather have long, hard luster than soft, short, soft luster. If I had to go with one, I'm just saying. Sometimes, some of the things that you guys do is so funny. I don't know why you do these things to me, though. I agree, Teresa. Teresa goes, I'd rather be known as long, hard than short, soft. But to each his own. Okay. Oh. So first thing that I see is a note. And the note comes to, once again, short, soft luster. It comes to short, soft luster. Larry, why are you laughing? Larry. I'm trying to get this out of the box. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so... For anyone screaming, it's backwards. It's backwards. I can't read, it's backwards. Well, it's okay. It's not for you anyway. It's probably best you can't read it if you're going to scream because it's backwards. All right, let's find out what the note says to short, soft luster. Now listen, you're ladies. And as ladies, you would rather be known as short and soft. You don't want to be known as long and hard. But remember, men are from Mars, right? Hello. Okay, here we go. Hey, Lester. My name is Michelle, and I found your channel when Chuck arrived. I'm hooked. Oh my God, I love that. I'm going to pause right there for a moment. This sweet lady ran across our channel through the collaboration of me and Justin and Jeff, and the three of us working together to find a forever home for Chucky Poo. And Michelle says that she found the channel when Chuck arrived. Now, I'm not sure if she came from the Steinmetz farm or if she just was one of those that saw, because those videos of that rescue bull were getting quite a few views from both channels. And so a lot of people found the channel during that time. Let's keep reading. I've laughed and cried many times with you since. I don't catch too many live videos, but I watch every single one on both I'm a Survivor and Longhorn Lester's. I live just outside of Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, and I have a small farm with goats, chickens, and pigeons. I'm a huge animal lover. I enjoy seeing all the babies, but your humor is what I like the most. Guys, I'm not making this up. I don't just create cards for myself, and I would never call myself short, soft Lester. If I was going to create a card, I would go all out with it, okay? But your sense of humor is my favorite. I laugh out loud at some point in every video. Well, thank you, sweet lady. I hope you like the donkey print. You and I have the same sense of humor, and I thought you'd get a kick out of it. Thank you for giving me joy every day. Please send Jamie my a hello from Pennsylvania. Much love and hugs from Michelle. Thank you so very much, Michelle. I am curious, is there anybody else who gets a kick out of my humor? Because I know that I'm not for everybody. And I've said that so many times. And sometimes I realize that some things go right over a lot of people's heads. I find myself laughing at myself. I find myself laughing. And if it makes me laugh, then that's really all that really matters, right? I mean, come on. If it makes me laugh and I get my humor, I feel like some people are just missing out on a lot when they don't. But it is what it is. Well, Michelle, it's nice making your acquaintance. Being that you don't watch many live videos, you'll probably never even see this one. But I hope to hang up your picture somewhere where it can be seen, and you'll know that it was received. And I'm just going to tell you that thank you very much for the compliments and for such a sweet, sweet letter and a card. All right. Now, the soft, short stuff, we're going to have to figure out that one, because I don't really see any humor in that at all. And there's no one laughing. There's I think 2,500 people watching right now, and there's nobody laughing. Not a person. So your humor, you might want to work on the humor a little bit, because no, guys, put your hands down. You're not laughing at her. You're not, no, you're not allowed to laugh at her. Guys, stop laughing at her. There's nothing funny about soft, short Lester. My male lady sees this. Put your hands down. Okay, you know what? They're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. Okay, let's open another one. This here just comes to Lester. Just Lester, y'all. Now, it's kind of exciting because it feels like it might be of a clothy material. And it is. It's a cloth material. Oh, I love it. I'm going to put it on even though I shouldn't. I'm going to put it on. Well, here's why I shouldn't put it on. Because I'm sweaty. But I'm going to put it on because I love it. Okay? And you're going to all be upset because there's going to be people screaming, it's backwards, it's backwards. Guys, when you record from your phone, sometimes it's not mirrored proper. But just figure it out, okay? Figure it out, or just not. Go grab yourself a mirror and watch me in a mirror. All right, let me grab this here. Taking the shirt off. Slipping this shirt on. Trixie, relax. I know what I'm doing, Trixie. I know what I'm doing. And how come you ain't out there with Stella? All right, here I come. My shirt says, I am a little extra. I'm a little extra. I know. I am a little bit extra. I'm a little extra, okay? I'm a little extra. But I think I'm trying to figure out how to get this tripod to stand up a little bit taller. I'm a little extra, y'all. This is a perfect shirt. There's no note inside here, but it comes from Silk Road Tees. I wish I knew who the sender was so I could say thank you. But I will go ahead and I'll wear this tomorrow. So if you see me in this same shirt in the morning when I go live, just know that it's not going to get sweaty and dirty. It's fine. And thank you so much to the sweet sender. I love it. Thank you. And there have been a few people who say blue is my color, okay? I'm just saying. This package here has gotten wet and it's starting to disintegrate. And it comes to Longhorn luster, and it says over here, open on a live please. All right, well, it's not going to be hard to open because it's wet and it's just like peeling apart. So it's gonna open very easily. I don't even think I'll need a box cutter. I will cut it just to be so I don't tear anything up. Okay, y'all still with me? Okay, so I don't exactly know what this is. It looks to be some kind of a spinner. So I hope that there's a note. I know this is a spinner, and here is a dry erase marker. And on there, it says spin to win, spin to win. And there's all kinds of things on here. 3 weeks, a year, 6 months, 1 week, forever, 2 weeks, 3 months, free pass, 3 days, 1 month, forever. And over here, go find your happy place. It says that, go find your happy place. I don't know the reasoning behind this. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, there's a note. There's a note. Now it's wet. Okay, so here's what it says. All right, I'm going to read it. Hey, Lester, I feel that sometimes you get frustrated about some of the rude comments on your feed. Nah, I'm fine. I just let it roll right off. I'm very sarcastic and often misunderstood. I hope you can tell the difference from sarcasm and just being plain rude. I'm sending you a way to turn your frustrations into a fun vibration. When you get a nasty, rude comment, you just need to spin this wheel to find out how long that person will be banned. It doesn't really work that way, but I have seen this on the NPC show. The host does not play well with rude people. Huh. So it's like a timeout. I watch all of your videos. They keep me grounded into what's important in life. I hope you have some fun with the gift, even if you choose not to punish the trolls. It's from Laura, and she's in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, she sends me some components that are used to assemble this thing. Look at all of this. I think the main thing that you would need. Oh yeah, there's a lot of components here. Well, I'm not going to pull all of these out. But Miss Laura, you're very kind. Thank you. And I'll try to find a way to incorporate this. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, because I try not to ban anybody. Let me go ahead and just address that real fast. So a couple of things. It is true, guys, it is true that sometimes the life that we lead with the social media or living in a glass house can sometimes open us up to quite a bit of criticism. It's true. But I want you to remember something, that every single person is entitled to an opinion. You are. Every single one of you are entitled to your opinion, okay? And I think that we have to start teaching that message to everybody. And just because our opinions don't always align doesn't mean that there has to be enemies or hate or animosity between us. Here's an example. I don't care if you are Republican. I don't care if you're Democrat or Independent. What I care about is that violence is wrong. Did you hear what I just said? That's an example. So we may not agree on politics or anything like that, but we have to agree that violence is wrong. No matter who you may side with or who your opinion may be of, violence is wrong. Yes? You kind of get where I'm going over here? So in saying so, you may not agree with what we do in a video, and you're welcome to not agree with the way we manage our cows or our horses, but instead of violence, being rude is wrong. Just being downright rude is wrong. You're welcome to enjoy the video with us. You're welcome to watch the animals and see the growth and the development and the pastures change and the dynamic and the muffins being fed. Nobody wants you to leave. Nobody wants you to leave. But the same way that violence is wrong, no matter who you affiliate with politically, rudeness is wrong, no matter if you agree or disagree with the channel. That doesn't make any sense at all, I don't think. I hope that there's somebody who can make sense of what I'm trying to say. Let me try that one more time. I hope that we could all come to the channel to find a happy place, and nobody has to leave for a month, a week, a year, forever, nothing. But I understand that throughout any given video, there's going to be things that you're not going to agree with. The ostriches, for example, me letting Carl hatch more babies, me potentially having to sell Prince Willie Joe, Jamie taking Val and Talus over to the other property. There's going to be things along the way that you're not going to like and that you're not going to agree with. The same way that I can be upset with President Trump, or I can be upset with President Obama, I can be upset with President Biden. Those things are okay, but you don't have to turn to violence if you don't agree. And in our situation, you don't have to turn to hate and anger if you don't agree. You just realize that there's not really much you can do about it. You can express your opinion, and then you just got to realize that it is what it is. I hope that makes sense to y'all, because I don't want anyone to think that I'm the kind of channel who looks to ban and block and delete and remove and hide. I know sometimes we have to, and luckily our moderators do a wonderful job at taking care of that for me, so I can devote more time to the videos and the editing and all that I do. But I will also tell you this, our moderators, they don't want to ban you. They don't want to block you. They don't want to put you in timeout, and they will try everything that they can to remind you to keep the comments positive. Try to be kind. So, alrighty. So yeah, sometimes comments can be very hurtful. They can be downright mean. But anyways, can I move on? I got two more. Can I just move on right quick and open these last two things? This is a card that comes to Daddy Lester. Okay, Daddy Lester. Daddy Lester. There's Stella trying to get in. Hear her knocking? I love her. I'm coming, sweetie. Let me let Stella in real fast, guys. I'll be right back. I'm coming to get you in, sweetie. All right, back up so I can open the door. You gotta back up a little bit so you don't fall. All right, come on. Good girl. Come on, sweetie. There you go. Okay. I hope that what I said made sense to y'all. I don't want everyone to think that I'm just a jerk and tries to always banning and blocking people. I do say sometimes that you should go find your happy place. Okay. Okay. This says, Happy Father's Day to my favorite human dad. Okay, and it's cute because it's written in like dog language. Sorry for all the poo, and thank for feeding me. Okay. Oh gosh. Look, and it says, we love you, Daddy, and it has every one of the animals on here. Guys, it has every one of our animals on here. I mean, it lists all of the cows, all of the cats, the dogs, pigs. It has them all. Starla, Starbuck, Imogene, Millie, Fiona. It has Lord Grayson. This person listed, I think, almost everybody, okay? And then on the back, they wrote some stuff. Hi to hello, Lester. Hi to hello. The animals wanted me to send you this card for them. I hope I got them all to sign it. Even got the ones at the Plum Grove property. God! They wanted me to tell you thank you for all the love and care you give them. They're so happy to have you as their human daddy. And I want to thank you too for being a great dad to your human and animal kids. You're also a great friend to me. We love you and wish you the best. And this comes from Teresa. Thank you so very much, Teresa. And this here has every animal at all three properties. I don't know how in the world anybody can remember so much. All right, last one, I promise. Last one. I've had y'all for a long time. And then I'll go get my shower. Now, this comes in a pizza box, okay? This comes in a pizza box, which is interesting. I'm going to cut right along the tape and hopefully I can open it straight up. I don't know what this is. Okay. Now, the note has obviously gotten wet, and that's a problem because I can see that the ink has bled. It might make it kind of hard to read. Lester, do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man that lives at the jail ranch? Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Yes, I know the Muffin Man. It's Lester at the jail ranch. Okay, so that's what the note says. Guys, I'm not just doing that to sing to you all. That is what the note says, okay? And then there's something else I cannot read online. And then there is this. This is a painting. I'm certain this is probably for Jamie. From Suits to Boots. I see all the pearls. This one string of pearls has come unglued here at the top, but I'm sure we can fix that up. That's a really nice piece of painting. So that's beautiful. I don't know who sent this. And then there's something else. This is an eagle painting with a feather. It looks a little bit like Native American or indigenous people. This is beautiful. And there's something else. And it says that it's Texas with a cowboy hat, a horseshoe, and it says, "Howdy, y'all. Howdy, y'all." This is absolutely gorgeous. Let me look at the note that I cannot read online. And I think it says the person's name is Laurel Sweeney. Laurel Sweeney is the name on the note, I do believe. But like I said, it has gotten wet. I'm going to read one thing on this note because I think this is beautiful. It's such a compliment to me. And I know that she doesn't want the entire thing read on a live, but it says, "Lester, what can I say about you? You're one amazing man. You have a heart of gold. Everyone who watches your channels just seems to love you. We laugh with you. We cry with you. I make my coffee and join you when you have your morning coffee club. Please never change." All right. And then her name I do believe is Laurel Sweeney. So thank you so much, Miss Sweeney. That is beautiful. I'll let that note dry out a little bit and maybe I can read it once it dries off. All right. Got wet. We've had some rain. Okay, well, listen, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed everything from the beginning of our video there at the living pond, hanging out with the horses and, of course, the cows out back, working with little Danny, and then opening a few gifts, seeing the dogs here with me. I want to say that life and everything that we do around here is always funner and gooder when you have people that you love and care about do those things with you. And I could not ask for a better group of friends to live life with, if that makes any sense to you whatsoever. And then some of y'all say, "What if you weirdo, we're like here for like a couple of hours every once in a while." Doesn't matter. I could not ask for a better group of friends to hang out with for a couple of hours every once in a while. Thank you so much for watching the videos and hanging out with us and loving and supporting us, okay? We love you, and we will see you guys in the morning bright and early, where I'll be wearing this shirt. I'll be wearing this shirt when I have a cup of coffee with you all. That'll be at 7 o'clock, 7:15, I think, Central, all righty? Thank you all for watching. Moderators, we love you. We're blessed to have you helping me out a little bit, and you guys are wonderful. And good night to everybody, okay? Chef kisses. Everyone says that chef kisses seem to be a whole lot more appropriate. So, mwah!